You wouldn't think anything was wrong with him. He had a new baby sister, so when he was asking for more help to get up, parents just basically thought he just, a little jealousy maybe. Turned out that wasn't it. Mom and Dad took him to a chiropractor, and they found a little knot in his stomach and then referred him on to the emergency room where some scans and things were done, CTs and then biopsies. The first went to a hospital. He lives in Converse, so the hospital's down there. They go to San Antonio.
Okay, so he lives near the San Antonio area.
So it's fortunately for them, they're in the big hospitals. They went to San Antonio Baptist first, because that was the closest emergency room where the doctors were just fabulous. They pretty much knew immediately what he had, called it neuroblastoma, which is basically a tumor that children get. Okay. Anywhere from birth to 5-6 years old. The earlier they catch it, the better.
He does have a tumor.
He does one big tumor that is in his stomach, and it goes basically from his chest all the way down to his pelvis area. And he's high risk now because his tumor had already invaded his bone. So they have like 4 stages.
By the time he was diagnosed and began treatment, it had already spread.
Already spread to his bone.
I see.
So it was fast and furious. They already did biopsies on the tumors because that's the way they all actually do the staging, do the bone scan, do a bone biopsy, bone marrow testing. Just really amazing technology we have today.
And he is to be stage 4 high risk. So that, and again, what does that mean?
High risk means he actually has a little tougher time with the cure. The protocol is the same no matter in the nation where they go. They have the same chemotherapy regardless. It's just a little bit more aggressive, basically, for the stage 4. And maybe their rate for cure is a little bit lower than the other kids. The earlier they find it, obviously, the better. The younger the child, the better the cure chance.
It's possible that he had this from birth with other small tumors that didn't grow like this one.
Right. He has some tumors that are actually old enough that they've already turned to bone or calcified. They're not as big a concern. You really kind of think that because they're calcified, they're not a problem, or they will shrink with the chemo that he's getting. His tumors, obviously, just from looking at him, has obviously shrunk some. You can't see it visibly like you could before. You can feel it if you know what you're feeling for.
Okay. So River is 2.5. When will he be 3, Grandma?
He'll be 3 February the 13th.
Okay, so we're close to that big birthday.
Yes.
And besides, and I know friends of yours, and Sherry, you work at Sulphur Springs Health and Rehab, and lots of people know you, and you've had a background in nursing and coming to this job. You have a network of friends, and you've got a fundraiser planned for tomorrow. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. My group of friends at Sulphur Springs Health and Rehab, are fabulous.
It's a network, I know, and I've experienced recently the love of this community.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The things that they support you with and don't even know you are absolutely amazing.
And I
can't say enough good about my facility and this community. They are the support that they give you in so many ways. The hugs, the positive thoughts, the prayers.
The prayers.
It's just absolutely amazing. I love it. I've been at Sulphur Springs in Health and Rehab for a year and a half. Been in the community for a lot more years.
Okay.
Been in healthcare for many, many moons.
Okay.
But this is new to me. This really brings your humility back and how much people really mean to you and what great friends you have.